Hello everyone. I feel like this is difficult to talk about, so I'm sorry if I'm sort of going in and out and forgetting words, but I'm in a lot of pain right now. I've been in a lot of pain for the last week or so, and it's the kind of pain where my jaw is clenched and my hands are clenched all the time. My muscles are all clenched. They're all tight, and that's just a physical reaction to the amount of pain that is coursing through my body right now. I find it incredibly difficult to describe the type of pain when people say, like, is it shooting? Is it stabbing? Is it, what does it feel like? I have a hard time describing it. It feels like an ache that slowly builds. Like if you have been exercising a lot, when your muscles ache after that, it's like that, but worse, and for no reason, for absolutely no reason. Excuse my really terrible hair. I've been in so much pain, I haven't been able to wash it in a couple of days, so it's a little bit gross. Yeah, so mostly the pain with me is in my legs, and I have a hard time telling the difference between nerve and muscle pain because I just have a really hard time categorizing pain. I can tell you the levels of, like, whether it's very little pain or really high, like a 10 on a pain scale, but I have a hard time categorizing the type of pain. Anyway, I've been down here in the shop for an hour and a half now, maybe 2 hours. Nobody showed up for knit group, so I came down for no reason. But I had to be here just in case someone showed up. So it's kind of good that they didn't, because I'm in a lot of pain, and I'm thankful to be able to close up early and go lie in bed with my heat pads. But I was just sitting here catching up on some podcasts, and right now my leg is shaking because I'm so sore. So anyway, I'm starting to lose the plot as in what I'm trying to say, because I'm having a little spike and that stops my brain function. So don't know if I'll be able to talk about this again, because when I'm not in pain, I don't like to focus on it, if that makes sense. And when I am in pain, I find it difficult to talk about. Chronic pain happens for no reason and can take over your whole brain. Words. Thank you guys for listening. I wonder if this was even useful at all. But I'm going to go and do all the things that help a little bit, like make sure that I'm maxed out on my painkillers, and go put an electric blanket on and lie on top of that, and have a distraction like an audiobook or a story or something to try and take my mind off of it. And I've been doing a bit of knitting, which sometimes helps, sometimes makes it worse. So, okay. Bye. I thought of a really great way to describe my pain. I've just been listening to Sawbones, which, if you have never listened to it, is an amazing audio podcast. I think they describe it as a marital tour of misguided medicine, and I was listening to their influenza episode where they talk about how people have tried to cure flu in the past, and it was terrible. And the symptoms of flu were described, and she said all over body aches. And that's so true. That's exactly how my legs feel. It feels like, you know, when you get the flu and you've got a really bad case of it and you are just lying in bed in agony and your body is just achy and exhausted. That is what my pain is, but just cranked up a notch depending on what day it is. So I have that achy feeling all day, every day. And then when it gets really bad, it's like it's cranked up. Gosh, it's been such a long time and I've never been able to figure out how to describe it. But that's it. It's like flu aches. But yeah, I wanted to say that I figured out how to describe my pain. And I'll probably be using that as an example when people ask me in the future.